welcome back. This is my understanding video 3 on DualShock 4 deadspot calibrations. I have now put in 500k ohms resistance trim pots, 4 of them, on both potentiometers, on the 10k ohms resistance core potentiometers. Now my understanding is, you can see there you've not got full range, 0.97. My understanding is, if the primary potentiometer, the square box with the analog stick on it, if that is under resistance, say 9.99 or something like that, you will be guaranteed to get 100% range out of it. But if it's over 10k, so 10.11 or whatever it is, it increases the odds of not reaching its full range of motion on the digital response curve or report position. So when you put on a secondary trim pot to correct your worn out dead spots, you're adding current transfer material. So if you add too much with a low resistance trim pot, it's going to mess up your maximum throw even more. So you end up with it down in the 60-70 range, which is what you saw on my first video, because I'd used 50k ohms resistance pots, which are not a lot of resistance whatsoever. So it's allowing too much current to flow. So looking at this, and I've still got issues with it, I would say the ideal resistance trim pot, 3x3mm resistance trim pot, is probably 1,000,000. 1 MR I think they sell them at, just for getting things absolutely right and giving yourself the biggest tolerance for abnormalities in your... If I click the button in and then rotate, I can probably get it to the 100, but you don't want to do that when you're in play, do you? You want it to work in its unclicked position. So that's just my assumptions on infilling the knowledge of calibrating response curves and dead spots. Do not use 50k pots. 500s are the minimum on the DualShock 4, and I think, to my knowledge, the DualSense, the PS5 controller, uses 2k pots, 2k potentiometers. So I don't know if that means you'd be more likely to get away with a 500k trim pot on that. But don't quote me on this. I don't know anything about Ohm's law. All I know is what I've found to work. So thanks for watching. That's all the information I can give you, unless I was to buy 1,000,000 ohms resistance trim pots and then fit them in a pad in the future. Thanks for watching and happy learning.